So, people, Chelsea won, Arsenal won. 2 points dropped or 1 point gained. For me, 2 points dropped, I'm afraid. When you're in a title challenge, not only did we have an opportunity to create more space between us and the teams chasing us, but effectively we could have almost knocked Chelsea out of the title race today by making ourselves 9 points clear with a victory today. Listen, let's start by saying Chelsea are a good team, especially at Stamford Bridge. They've got a lot of good players. They're well organised. They're aggressive. They use the dark arts well. And this was never going to be an easy game of football. It's made even more difficult once you see the lineup and you see that Saliba isn't in the lineup alongside Gabriel. No problem. 3 games in a week. Tottenham, Bayern Munich, Chelsea. Some people will say it's not the end of the world drawing at Stamford Bridge. However, there is a way of drawing a football match. There is a way of losing. There's a way of winning. You'll take winning by any means. But there's certain things that I want to bring up and I want to address. Mikel Arteta speaking about the need for rotation and tired legs and fatigue. Declan Rice, who looks like he's doing more running than any other player in the team at the moment, 90 minutes against Tottenham, despite the fact we were leading 4-1. 90 minutes against Bayern Munich and 90 minutes against Chelsea in the space of 7 days. But you're talking about rotation. Why did he not come off against Tottenham when we're 4-1 up? Why does he need to finish the game? 3-1 up against Bayern Munich. Can you not take him off at some stage? He could have played less minutes than he has played this week. You're talking about rotation and fatigue and tiredness. Things that do play their part, by the way. If you look at the Arsenal team today, Calafiori didn't start in midweek. Nketiah didn't start midweek. Martinelli didn't start in the week. So there are a number of players there that didn't play the midweek game. So whilst we have had a difficult week, in isolation, Caicedo was sent off in the 38th minute of that game. And throughout the entire match, I never felt like Arsenal had control. Chelsea felt equally as dangerous as Arsenal. How? I've seen Arsenal go down to 10 men and not be able to break teams down. How did Chelsea look so dangerous? How did they make early substitutions, bring attacking players on? I expected Chelsea to walk off that pitch, blood, sweat and tears, to get out of Stamford Bridge with a point. We've hit the post twice. Sanchez has made 4 great saves, 2 cleared off the line, a goal disallowed, and they've nicked a 1-1 and they're exhausted for the midweek game coming up. But I don't think Chelsea came off that pitch exhausted. I didn't see Robert Sanchez make save after save after save. We didn't hit the post. We didn't have shots cleared off the line. In fact, Chelsea had more shots than Arsenal. 5 off target, 4 on target. We had 3 off target, 4 on target. But they had 10 men. Barcelona went down to 10 men midweek against Chelsea, got battered 3-0. We never looked up for the fight today in the same way that Chelsea did. Now, maybe they were too emotional, which is why Caicedo got sent off. But I looked at Arsenal today and I thought, come on, get going. These are the games you can win the league. They're down to 10 men. We did not play well in that first half. But Caicedo's been sent off. He's one of their best players. They're down to 10 men. Keep the ball, move the ball quickly, wear them down, get that second goal. We conceded. Set piece, switched off, near post, poor defending. We then get the goal back. You think, here we go. We're going to beat them now. We've got the impetus. We've got the game now. We're going to go on and win it. We scored in the 59th minute. 31 minutes, 4 minutes added on, 35 minutes on level terms after the equaliser and hardly created a chance. One at the end where Gyökeres could have headed it in, but Timber was in his way and, he heads it over. Maybe miscommunication. And some people will be in the comments saying, calm down, and I get it. And get in the comments and let me know what you think. But that game brought up a lot of feelings from the last couple of seasons. The PTSD, the lack of aggression. Our attack today was woeful. Woeful. Mikel Merino today, good goal, another clutch moment. You're a centre midfielder up front. Sometimes as a striker you play badly and score. Sometimes you take that. Merino didn't play well today outside of the goal, but he did get the goal. It's a big moment in the game. Martinelli today, didn't even know he was on the pitch. The corner flag moved more than him today. Awful performance from Martinelli. This is the performance that makes you question whether he's Brazilian or not. You know? Eze today. Did he run quicker than 60% today at any given moment? Not in the game. Just pass. Run! Run, bro! This is the bridge. This is a title race. You've just had the best week of your Arsenal career. Come on! Get in the game. Give us a moment of brilliance. He came off the pitch. He barely touched the ball. Saka. Listen, I appreciate everything you've done for this football club. You carried our attack at times when Aubameyang left, and you've had to tear your hamstring and pull the other hamstring, and that ain't your fault. However, we are one of the biggest football clubs in Europe. Saka should not feel comfortable enough that he can drop a stinker and just continue on the pitch and nothing changes. Saka should have got dragged today. Yeah, people will go, he got the assist, but he was woeful in that second half against a Cucurella on a yellow card. Didn't trouble him at all. Why not bring Nwaneri on and play him on the right? But people go, oh, you can't bring Nwaneri on. He's only 18. He's only 19. No, he scored against Man City last year. It's not like Saka was playing at a level that you think, well, he ain't going to be able to live up to that standard. No, he wasn't playing well. Take him off. You took him off against Bayern and things worked out. Why? He was worse today. He played all right against Bayern. And then Zubimendi today, poor. Big game away from home. Got booked, gave the ball away, got dragged. I think he's very good on the ball. I think away from home, when things get physical against better opposition, I've seen him struggle at Anfield. I've seen him struggle at Sunderland. I've seen him struggle today. I've seen him struggle at Old Trafford. 6 bookings already this season. Quality on the ball, breaks up play, good progressive passing, but you still can't help but wonder, do we need another physical defensive midfielder that can play these games sometimes? Because I don't think he trusts Norgard. Norgard never comes on, so clearly he's probably looked at Norgard's level and thought he's not at the level that I thought he was. So listen, for me, good to see Gyökeres come on. He would have scored, but you know, communication, he didn't get the ball. Noni Madueke wasn't great when he came on, to be honest. Wasteful, no end product. Martin Odegaard gave the ball away time after time. Our attack was non-existent today. And you know what? I'm sitting here disappointed that we didn't get all 3 points against 10 men. But in reality, apart from one great ball from Saka to Merino, we never looked like scoring, to be honest. A couple of shots. So maybe we're actually lucky to get a point. To be fair, Chelsea looked the one who were threatening. We didn't really ask that many questions of their goalkeeper. So, listen, some people will be in the chat saying it's been a tough week. It's a point. You beat Tottenham, you beat Bayern Munich. It's not bad. I just think on the face of things, Manchester City are now 5 points behind us. They go to Fulham midweek, which is tricky. We've got Brentford at home, but next weekend we go to Villa Park at 12:30. They're 4th in the league, Villa, 6 points behind us. Unai Emery, early kickoff. All of a sudden, a week or so ago, I was thinking we might end up 10, 11 points clear of City. Now I'm thinking we could be 2 or 3 points clear of Man City and Pep Guardiola. So I'm disappointed with today, I'll be honest, man. 10 men. Chelsea were very physical and we sort of fell into their trap. You know, we've ended up with 6 players getting booked today. And I think that's an opportunity missed. But you guys let me know what you think. Is that a point gained or is that 2 points dropped? I'm looking at a Chelsea side that even though they've improved, they lost away at Old Trafford, they lost at home to Sunderland, they lost at home to Brighton, and we really didn't trouble them, considering they were down to 10 men. I don't know, maybe the PTSD of previous seasons is kicking in. 5 points clear of City, 6 points clear of Chelsea. even Liverpool, who we've all been laughing at in a crisis, they are only 9 points behind us. I don't even think they're completely out of it with 25 games to go. I doubt it, but I'm telling you, we are nowhere near the finish line. Disappointed. I just feel that Arteta tactically didn't grab that game by the scruff of the neck and say, come on, lads, we're going to win this. I haven't seen his interviews after the game, but I can already tell. I bet he's reasonably happy with the point. I can imagine what he would have said already. For me, I feel disappointed we didn't win that game. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who was your man of the match? Brentford and Villa next. What are your thoughts? And I will see you all next time, people. Hit the like button and subscribe, people. Bless.